Okay. So here we are with Silverback. I just spawned in into co-op, and apparently I gypped in middle of the mission. The base I spawned at right here is being attacked, and Silverback immediately said, "Okay, get out. That is not a place you want to be in." So here we are defending, and here we go. When you say close, how close?
A firm.
Oh.
Away. 50 meters.
You're saying maybe south enemy, west east friendly?
No. East enemy, south friendly.
Okay.
Yeah, like, hey, right.
Oh shit. Okay, I see what you're talking about. You got like a squad coming in southeast 50 meters. They're about to cross the street here. Frag out. Friendly over my head. Scared the shit out of me though. Oh, too high, too high.
Well, do you need a team?
Yeah, sure.
Bravo 1 should be here shortly. Join them. I think that's him.
Okie dokie.
Bravo 1.
We'll find out.
Thank you.
Oh, fuck no. Where's Bravo 1? You're a lot more comfortable. Check, check. Oh, shit. Okay, Will's on net with Bravo 1. How's it going?
Good copy. Not bad. We're defending to the east. It's only me, you, and Mag. Find a spot.
Okie
set up
dokie.
defending east.
Friendly was just up here and he left, so might be some trouble. But I'm not dead yet. So, oh, just had a shot fly by me. Careful, Mag. I think there's still some little dickweed southeast shooting at this tower. Yeah, speak of the devil.
Change of plans. We've now got changed over from the east side to the south side, so... south side's pretty ass,
Mag,
so head
well,
west, try to find shit covering...
Okay.
Copy.
We can still see south from here. He also, I believe, Caveman just walked up and said there's a... Oh,
south.
hey, Silver.
If you can see south from where you are, just stay there.
Something about an SPG. I also, you know,
Moving into the-
could have just
the
asked him
center
just
building
now,
in the
but
middle of
nah. I'd rather die instead. It's looking pretty good. Seems like these guys took a lot of casualties earlier.
Shit, and all their guys are wearing all tan.
But I tell you what, hasn't made much of a difference. Because things have calmed down quite a bit, and that's good.
Friendly IFV is west.
Never checked out the Coalition's CBA settings for Acre, huh? They do have terrain loss turned down quite a bit. Now I know it was turned down by default in Acre.
Great spot right here.
You can see a lot, but they can see you too.
Okay.
Oh. Looks like I didn't have to lift a finger. Come in, a little bit of stress, ops over. Nice and smooth. We should
As a
have
reminder,
two
this
more.
channel is unmuted.
No, it's not. Well, it is
something we used to
unmuted,
do
but
a
I'm
long
muted.
time ago was
so it can't hear me.
squad leader on up AARs, and then any permanent information could be relayed. So I figured we'd try to bring that back while we load into the next mission. With that being said, great job, Obvious Platoon. I think what went right was that you guys moved pretty well. You guys communicated well. As you guys saw and heard, I was on your ass the entire time. As far as communication goes. So I think that went really well in that regard. Let's make sure we continue to do that more often. What bad was like the clearing over and over and over and over and over, which is kind of part of the mission since we were looking for gold bars. So I understand so to fix that in the future, remember we have an IFV. All you gotta do is just hold your guys there. If you don't want to clear a building because it's too dangerous, you don't just run forward into it, right? We can call the IFV, we use AT on it, whatever, knock out the building. It's no longer an issue. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I think went wrong. ASO, go ahead.
I thought we did a pretty good job.
Okay, what went right, what went wrong, since you don't know what you're doing?
I think we did a good job clearing.
Spicy.
I think it was pretty tough to clear for us just because we were getting contacts constantly from the north and south. At least for the part that I was alive, I died pretty quick. Whoever filled in for me, I don't know if it was Phil, can probably provide some clarity for what happened after that.
I filled in for about 2 minutes before my power went out.
Ah, very cool. But yeah, that's about all I had.
Okay, so mainly the shit went bad.
Yeah, pretty much. It was just a shitty situation. I don't think my fire team leaders did anything poorly. It was just tough.
Anything for leadership under you or around you?
I mean, we had some issues with Baker coming to retrieve the gold crate at one point. And it seemed like IFV wasn't being super helpful, even though I was like in contact with them. I'm not sure if that was just due to the terrain or what, but
Okay. And BSO, go ahead.
Things went well on my end. I would say things that went well. We had good communication between teams. I was always up to date on what was going on. Some things that need to be worked on, marking buildings as we clear them, just clearing in general. There were some dead spots that we didn't get cleared. I got shot a couple of times. It happened. I also wasn't paying very much attention. I think another thing is planning our movements throughout when we were moving south towards the FOB Obe. I wasn't really calling specific formations. I was just trying to get people moving, and it kind of was a tactical blob. We didn't get punished for it really, but it was just messy. It would be better in the future to improve upon it.
Copy. How can you improve upon it in the future?
Assign
Team leaders?
formations. Yeah, team leaders. Make sure that they get their guys going.
Team leaders. This goes for anyone. If you guys don't get given a formation by squad leader, you're in a wedge. Best formation to go into if you don't have one. Cool. IFV, you got anything? Close it out.
Really, we're engaging lots of targets. Felt like we were constantly in contact. Definitely reiterate what you said. We don't know what to fire at unless, in a lot of cases, unless you tell us what to fire at. So
Okay.
we have our own view. You have your own view.
Yeah, and like I was saying, you guys may not have heard it on PlatoonNet, but eventually IFV was just kind of chilling there. In city warfare, when we know there's not any civilian presence like that, it's just hostile, we're going to blow the fuck up out of the cities, right? Because buildings kill us. Buildings don't kill us if we can kill buildings, especially when we got IFV. So that's how that works, okay? Same thing if you guys are infantry and you have an AT, and you know there's not really any armor threat, put RPGs, AT4s, whatever you got in the buildings, okay? It does penetrate it, I promise, okay? All right, any final thoughts?
I got one thing to add.
Go ahead.
As medical officer, and this goes for anybody who's, being a medic, let your guys know, let the team that you're serving know that it's on them to tell you what kind of assistance they need. There was a lot of me checking in saying, hey, how is Alpha doing? How is Bravo doing? And there was like let me check, which that's how people die. If I'm waiting 10 minutes for Bravo to get back to me about how hurt their guys are, most of those guys have already bled out by that point. Not calling out anybody in this particular mission, but just be more cognizant as a leader who your casualties are, so that your medical assets can assist you better.
Cool. All right. Moving on. By the way, one announcement I forgot to cover before we started first mission. Nillers, the Bohemia Interactive community manager, has reached out to me. He is interested in covering as well as attending our event and making a video of it. Make sure you guys are cognizant of what you're posting in general chat, because Bohemia Interactive is now in our Discord and will be attending our events moving forward. Thank you. Leaders and medics.
Sound muted.
Okay. Oh dear. Tanaka says, all right, boys, you better clean up your act in general. Directly after I make a post, sorry, I'm moving my mic around, a post in general of the Coalition Discord about like a cum jar shit post. It was like some voice thing somebody did in Team Fortress, one of those servers. Somebody was talking about a solid, I can't even talk. He was making a Solid Snake impersonation, and then he was like, well, I'm not going to say out the whole thing. I don't think it's even Twitch appropriate, but it is a very depraved shitpost, and it is very hilarious that Tanaka would bring up. All right, time to clean up your act, boys. Like right after I post that, like 20 minutes. Oh, I should. Maybe he deleted it. In fact, I'm gonna look right now. I'm gonna unmute.
Sound
I'm gonna look right now. Oh dear. Did he?
Yeah, it's a 2-seater that requires both slots, Dante. So I'm afraid. Oh, okay. All right. There you go. Let's do it.
He actually deleted it. Oh no. Sorry, Tanaka. You ever check this VOD, man? Sorry, I didn't want to embarrass us in front of the Arma community manager. Oh no. Alright, let's get in this game. Moon's Out, Goon's Out on Isla Ibrahima by Tanaka, a roleplay mission co-op.
Hey, we can hear you.
Sorry. I am not muted first and...
Yeah, Acre unmutes you well.
Can you hear me now? Okay, no they can't, because...
If you can hear my voice, there's quite a
The
few
local
of you
music
here that are
working.
not in the server. Please go blue 4 once you get in. Thank you.
How embarrassing.
If you're having issues, at me in tech support. I can help.
They only heard that last bit though, so that's good. But
channels switch.
yeah, Acre unmutes you in TeamSpeak, but there's a secondary TeamSpeak mute that is a local mute kind of thing. I have that bound. So I wasn't using that. I was using the normal mute, which is bad because he heard my last bit. But whatever, I was just introducing the mission. As I was saying, I think I'm Bravo SL. Yes, I am. Good thing I remember my actual slot. I'm going to crank my view distance a little, and then we'll get into this op. Is it Christmas already?
Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Yes,
babe.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Am I de facto platoon? Because I really did not want to sign up for that.
What's the Orbat say? We didn't have a... Yeah, I guess you are.
A2 chicken in. We are 3 strong.
Fuck.
4 strong total.
Fuck you, A2. Don't be a brown noser. Yeah, he's cool.
So the air assets, they're working with us, right? It's a co-op?
It said PMC on PMC violence. I have not read the briefing yet.
Well, let's see what we got here. We've been tasked with ridding Ibrahima of a rival PMC who has set up camp in the southeast. We believe our contract has been offered by the U.S. military who is operating in the area. We've camped out on Mount Rooker, where I presume we are now. The mission objective: secure the PMC camp in the south and destroy all communication equipment and files you find. Intent: move on foot without being detected to the outskirts of the camp
Did you want us up there?
while avoiding the red strike areas on the
Stand
map
by.
where the U.S. forces will be operating. Now, I'm assuming, if you can hear me, ASL, red strike areas where the U.S. forces are operating is just Reebok, and not necessarily the red cross-hatched line lining up with that river. Otherwise, it'd be a little difficult to get to the objective. Yeah, that sounds about right. We cannot leave traces, secure all dead bodies, and extract them with the medevac chopper.
Yeah, that's gonna be a bitch.
Oh yeah, hopefully there aren't many. If it's a roleplay op, maybe he's comfortable giving us really sparing, light contact that we can easily overwhelm. I'm fine with that. Enemy forces are Eastern-backed PMCs, friendly, Coldwater, that's us, and presumably the US ODA team and Air Force. If the US finishes their mission, they may offer air support. I'm presuming that is the mission going on in the town of Reebok. Monitor Channel 20 on long range for update from the US teams operating in the area. They are Kingpin and we are callsign Mamba. The US is not necessarily your friend nor your enemy. Stay out of their way. No CCPs. Medevac truck can be called in on PO net, and Channel 20 will be shared with Blue 4. And that's it.
Shut up.
Can you hear me from all the way over there?
No, not you.
Who are you talking to then?
Shut up. Huh? You don't hear them?
No.
Oh, they were like being really obnoxious.
Was it Bravo Net? Because for some reason my radio's on Alpha Net. I didn't fix it yet.
I thought they would be cutting you off.
I'll fix it now.
Are we driving or walking?
Howdy. That is up to ASL/platoon. Looking around, and in the briefing, I don't think I saw any logistical transportation, so we're probably walking.
Are you talking to me?
Well, I'm probably listening to the wrong net, ain't I? Yeah, I was. How you doing, Bravo 1?
Just loving life, man. You know, just chilling. How you doing, my man?
Wonderful to hear. I got much of the same. ASL's PL.
Yeah, brother.
His words. I'm gonna ask ASL if he wants me to grab one of his squads, since he's gonna be PL. Or just manage all three, I don't mind. Check platoon net. Paintball.
Gotcha.
Okie dokie. So do you want me to just handle Bravo 1? They're 4 men strong. We could scout ahead, I suppose, or you could lump us in with you. Don't really care.
You only have one team?
I think yes, and I also think they're 4 men, but I'll check. Bravo 1, how strong?
Only 4 guys.
3 strong, including me.
5, but that's the whole squad. 3 in Bravo 1. It's stealth.
Yeah.
You might want to keep the team small. Come to think of it.
Yeah, but we got an issue.
I want you.
Baker says he's got an issue.
What?
The Zeus just spawned in.
We don't. There's no CCPs, right? And since there's no platoon medic.
Boy.
Dude, there's a platoon. There's a medical.
Can you hear me?
pick.
Yeah, I can hear you now. Baker was saying something about CCPs. I think he wants to ask you, Tanaka.
Okay, what's up?
I was just saying no. There was no CCPs.
Yeah, there's no CCP. There's a field hospital, and all your dead bodies have to be extracted here. You're generally supposed to use that helicopter up there.
Oh, okay.
Okie dokie.
Well, kid, you know how to fly?
It's been a while. That's why I didn't slot platoon.
Check us out. Check us out. Hey, all right. So time for your meta brief, right? You read your briefing in game. Obviously, very complicated mission, but it's gonna be fucking sick if you guys play it right. All right. Your job is literally PMC on PMC action, right? They are Russian backed, so you guys can imagine. Okay, you're Western backed. The West is here, right? The U.S. is gonna be operating. There's gonna be friendly operators on the ground. Watch your fucking fire. Okay, I would really hate for you guys to shoot at the wrong people and suddenly a JDAM gets dropped on your ass. That's their orders, okay? They are not necessarily friendly to you, right? They are U.S. government, and U.S. government has supplied you, but, you know, they hired you as like a proxy organization, right? So you feeling me here?
I feel you.
If you're gonna do damage to the hand that feeds you, they're gonna smack you. You see what I'm saying? So just be careful. That's all I'm trying to say here. All right.
Hey, Paintball. Here's my take.
Area. They know you're in the area. They're not necessarily going to try to fuck with you guys. You can contact them on channel 20 if they're monitoring it, okay? When they are available to assist, they'll be on channel 20. If you're in deep shit, they'll hear you, okay? Sound good?
Okay.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Okay, and then don't leave any bodies around, all right? You cannot leave bodies. Body bag medics, body bag them, get them back here. Cool?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Any questions?
Nothing comes to mind
can
right away.
No, I think we're good.
Okay, and just metagaming, there's a lot of fucking AAA over there on that island. Be careful. Alright, basically, don't fly that bitch unless the U.S. contacts you. Let's leave it at that, okay?
Oh, okay. I was about to say something else.
Don't fly that bitch unless the U.S. contacts you first, alright? That entire city is fucking spooky. Anyway, alright, I'm out.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, my
So-
take was going to
when it comes
be
to flying,
that
I'll
since
fly
we
it.
have an extra squad leader, I could take care of the helicopter for you, and you could manage 3 small fire teams, but that's out of the
Well,
question for
so-
now.
Here's what I'm thinking.
Sure.
I am thinking that we all get on fucking AlphaNet, redesignate fucking one as A3.
They have 4 men now. If I go over and I relieve Mr. Skills of his fire team leadership, we would just have a normal-ass fire team, if you want that.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Okie dokie.
You want me to stick with you since I'm medic?
And then.
Oh yeah, we would have a fire team +1. No, Baker, you can come with me. I don't want to lose poor Baker.
Yeah, but
stick with him,
I'm
and then
important.
we'll float you
Can't
as a
leave
medic.
dead bodies, and I don't need to be on the front line.
No, yeah,
Maybe.
you're
I mean,
gonna
do
be
you
on
want
dead
an
body
extra
control.
medic for the dead body management paintball? I don't mind leaving Baker with you, I suppose.
That's perfect. Let's do
Okay,
it.
in that case,
All right.
I will go take over a fire team against their own, against consent, no matter what they say, and I will
There
be
you
on
go.
AlphaNet.
All right. Wait. Hey.
What's
Come
up?
back here. I need help planning, and you're next leadership in line.
Okie dokie.
So, fucking here is what I'm thinking. So everything past that red line is hostile, right?
As far as I know.
That's the situation as I understand it. So, when I say we come, how the fuck are we gonna get down there? Where the fuck is a road from this place to there?
Road schmode, we're walking, friend.
Yeah, I think you should probably maybe keep like high
If you're
ground.
looking at the cliffs on this map, they're a little more traversable than they seem, but you might want to take more of a... Yeah, like what you just marked there, but a little more southwest, and it'll be fine. Let me throw something
yeah, no,
down for
that's
your...
what I was-
Just, yeah, for your taste.
Christ.
Something like that.
People are not gonna be happy about walking that far, but all right. So yeah.
I'm presuming there'll be contact, and the objective is the entire mission, so I think we'll be good. Now, when they say bodies...
That means every dead body that drops from us, we have to get.
Could we throw it in a river?
Negative.
Could we hide it in a bush?
Why am I not able to mark
I think
that?
there might be varying levels of success depending on how we manage this. I think if we're in a pinch, we can always throw a body in a bush, but maybe when we're on the objective proper, we're going to want to make sure all the bodies are accounted for.
All medevac calls, do them on AlphaNet. I'll be listening on there.
Do you want me on? I can stay on channel 20 if y'all don't have the radios.
Kid, if you weren't here for Tanaka's little side brief.
I know what
Okay.
he said about everything else.
Yeah, just be careful. In fact, I'll mark as such, just to make sure we know not to go near reback with anything aerial.
Wait, can y'all get on channel 20? I can't go to channel 20. I can only go to channel 18. Or 16, not 18.
All right. Can I get team leads on me?
That's your team lead, bud.
Well, 1 of 3.
There's 2 more.
Well, do you want to give me that 117?
Though I think that was on Platoon, what you just said.
On channel 20.
Oh, indeed it was. Can I get team leads on me?
What was that, Baker?
You want me to take that 117 off you?
Sure, you can monitor long. Yes, there, it's on the floor.
Yes, I'm up on the barrel. I have a campfire and a tent. It's nice. Yeah, well, I'm just gonna fucking switch my long range over to the shared net.
Do you want? There's a spare long range right next to you if you want Baker to monitor instead. What I think you're saying is.
It's just you and me on platoon net, so.
Yeah, that's fine. Sorry, I misunderstood that. Technically, both of what you have are long ranges, so I thought a little weird. We're good.
There's that battle beaver. Okay, so basically we are going to move as a 3-fire team squad. We're going to walk down this mountain, and we are going to head to the beach. We're gonna move up the beach if we can, and then we are gonna move into the camp. From there, let's see. I am going to get fucking A1 to set up as Overwatch.
And to those watching, by the way, hey, welcome to the stream. And if you have any questions, I'd be more than happy to answer them. I always read chat.
2, you are going to clear this sector. And...
Oh, they didn't... Ooh, I have... Okay, I'll catch Bravo 1 up, but I forgot to ask them to come over here because they're not on Alpha Net yet. Oopsie. Might be.
B1, you're going to clear the sector to the north.
Hey, Bravo 1.
So, move through...
Got good news and bad news. First thing's good news. You'll hear the bad news once you get up here. The good news is, move north for briefing.
Shooting at U.S. forces. Our enemies are going to be fucking Russian as fuck. Other than that, make sure that if you see
no
any
rush,
communication equipment, that
but we have already started.
It, and
Sorry about
don't
that.
leave any dead bodies, because
on the way, but it's
that
like
is
really,
a
really
no-go.
steep
So
hill, and
if you have
like
a dead body,
my
then
legs
we need
kind
to
of
body
hurt.
bag it, and we need to take it out of there. Obviously, that's going to be a huge pain in the ass. So for the most part, just be super fucking careful.
And if you can, mark it on the map where the dead body is if we need to get down there, so a medic can come and body bag it and remove it.
Yeah, keep your guys in at least 2-man buddy teams. That way we know if someone's fucked up or not, and yeah, we'll just take it as we go. Any questions, comments, concerns, constructive input?
Makes sense to me. You might have to mention it again, though. What do you specifically want Bravo 1 to do once we are around or on the compound?
You got body bags?
I don't know. My marks are getting deleted off map.
You're in the field hospital.
How dare they?
Painful.
Come here.
So you said we're walking down the mountain all the way to the line? No deploying or anything?
What'd you say?
But, that is what
Oh, yeah.
I understand it to be.
I mean, it doesn't say we can't deploy in the briefing, does it?
I mean, there's no sort of deploy zone, and it doesn't say to deploy.
Well, you need that cross-hatched. I mean, it's more of a line than a zone now, but it brings to mind deploying, and I don't think there's anything interesting before then. We could always ask. I already hit the ping button for Tanaka, so he's gonna angrily pop in any second now.
Like me to ping spam it a bunch
I already
of
did
times
it. Please do not spam it. I beg you. Also, skills. The bad news I was going to mention earlier is that BSL doesn't have much of a purpose. I sent Baker to fold into the platoon lead because they're going to need more medics to manage corpse retrieval. And I'm going to be leading the fire team if you are okay with that skills. If you really, really put your fingers together and prefer leading the fire team yourself, then by all means, I could just attach. But I would otherwise prefer to take care of it.
Oh, you're
You
good,
lead my
dog.
fire team well.
Hey, well, as fire team leader, can you order him to take off his uniform and take it?
Nope.
Okay, so deployment
It's stealthier
is not
this
an
way.
option. We are fucking hiking down the mountain. Fucking, I like the line the kid drew that goes through the saddle there. That'll be fucking good. We can head straight to... Let's see, I'm thinking we head, straight to the river like kid drew, but then we split off and don't go into the engagement zone until we absolutely have to.
And that would be Alpha's prerogative? Or do you want everyone to change their minds and go that way?
What?
Sorry. Weird way to say it. Do you want everyone going closer to the river like you just marked?
Yes.
Okay. And about deploying, what do you think? Maybe?
No, I've gotten told don't deploy. We're supposed to walk the whole
disregard
way.
then.
So, whoever the fuck deleted the goddamn sectors on the map, don't do that.
Who is deleting map marks? I'll be him myself.
This is a good question.
Alright, so team leads, it's your discretion how you clear your sector. Just do it. And A1, you sort of, if that Overwatch position sucks and you're not doing any good there, then feel free to flex and assist whatever of the other two teams needs you. Alright guys, let's fucking do it. Unless anyone's got anything to put in.
Nope. Sounds good for B1.
No, it's looking like I have to leave in like 15 minutes. I'm gonna pass it off to nerds and fold in as a rifleman for 10 or 15, and have to pop smoke.
Channels switched.
Did I just crash my game just now? I pressed shift, and I just recall, after I did it of course, that pressing shift right now, since it's bugged, will paste my entire clipboard into the game. And I pressed shift a bunch. So my game is frozen while it's busy pasting a long link from Discord. Yep. If I did crash, I'll just reopen and join and thank God I crashed before we started. It seems very crashy right now. I'll give it 1 sec though. Cross my fingers and pray it comes back. I don't know why it does this sometimes in general. There's a key that like sticks when I start up Arma, one way or another. Sometimes it's even the delete key, and I can't properly make map marks. It's a well-coded game. Okay, well you guys are seeing the screen, but I'm seeing nothing but blackness. So I'm thinking I'm gonna force restart Arma. You know, the funny thing is, right in front of them, right now... Oh. Okay, well they can hear me in the JIP TeamSpeak area, but now they can't. Right there in front of them right now, as they finish the briefing, my guy is just gonna drop dead, and not only that, he's gonna make like a noise, because that's part of our mod pack. So they're gonna have maybe a little scare on their hands. Okay, paintball was in charge, I remember. Crashed, coming back. I want to poke him real quick and make sure he knows that I'm returning. And then I'm gonna crank open Arma again. Beep beep. Beep beep. That is the "you are muted" notification. Wonder if I can turn that thing off. I thought I turned it off before, but... Wow. I can't mute it. Wild. Well, anyways, game's starting back up. So I'm going to reslot as a squad leader so I have my exact same gear. I think my body might have despawned when I disconnected, so it's important that I have what I had before. I'm going to assume they haven't rolled out, but if they have, I can always catch up. Since as a leader, I come with a deploy script that I can use whenever I like. Oh, they haven't rolled. We're good. I'm back.
Where they at,
I didn't see it.
I'm gonna go get him real quick.
Yo.
Alright.
Alright, guys, let's all rally up, and then we will fucking head out.
Do not engage. We are
I'm back.
Hey, welcome back.
Hope you didn't get too complacent, being leader again.
I did the brief pretty much.
Hey,
It
Jade
seems
Murillo.
pretty easy.
The kid.
Hello.
Yeah, he kind of scares me.
He actually joined specifically
The one
because
leading out.
Whale wasn't here, so I don't
Dang.
know if he's gonna like it now that you're back again.
Well, he's gonna have to learn to love me.
Alright, A1, step off.
Yeah.
Can we RP walk the whole way?
Maybe we will.
Move.
Advanced fatigue turned on just for this mission. I hope so.
I got you, kid.
I got you, kid.
Anyways, we're moving in the back, and we're moving in the back, but they just started moving now. So yeah, let's get going.
A1 a good 100-meter lead and then step off.
We are stepping up.
How long do you think it would take us to RP walk the whole way?
Looks good to me.
Probably a while. Wrong net.
Alright, B1, go ahead and trail behind platoon.
Check Alpha net.
I got you, Whale.
I don't hear you.
Oh.
Am I the only one who, like, names don't show up on people until you're literally, like, right beside them?
That's good.
This map might be a little weird for it right now.
Hey, none of y'all died, did ya?
No, sir.
Huh. Well, I'm just now realizing, somehow, that as a squad leader, I don't actually have an ANP or C343. And I can't talk to you guys as a fire team whatsoever.
Yeah, squad leads don't get 343s.
Yeah, it's just... You'd figure I remember. It didn't really come to mind, though.
Which is,
Yeah, problematic is a good word for it.
Slotted.
It's fine, you just communicate down to skills who will communicate to us.
When I reslotted, I specifically reslotted as a squad leader so I could, quote, have my same gear, not realizing that it was bad. Yeah, you know what, Skills? Needless to say, Skills, you're in charge again. I lied.
Yeah, you should probably go back to your Baker.
Well, Baker is already folded into platoon. There's no job for me, so I'll be a gun for y'all until I figure something out.
Hey, firm, that's what I'm gonna do.
We're gonna be packing up any enemy corpses we find anyways. Needless to say, some of them might have radios.
Does anybody in our squad have body bags, or is it just medics?
I think it's just medics.
It's gonna be tough to bag bodies then.
Y'all go ahead for a sec, I gotta fix something.
Nerds, have you taken over for A1 yet?
That's affirmative.
Bitchin'.
Hey Paintball, Bravo 1, expect Skills to be on net instead of me, because I forgot I don't have a 343.
Wilco. Or well, copy, I guess. Yeah. Good to go.
Roger Wilco.
The cool B1. 13 later.
So, needless to say, our mission here is as follows.
Did I just call you Bravo Actual?
Yeah, that should be dope.
We are a private military corps. Company is a better word for it. Moving south to dispatch another private military company from the east. Not from their east. This is to say the private military company that we're dispatching is equipped with Eastern-style weaponry. While this is all going on, Americans are assaulting and bombing the town of Reback and the area immediately around it.
Well, speed it up.
Sorry. We're going to try not to mess with the Americans because they'll blow us up if we do. Like I said, trying not to mess with the Americans because they will blow us up if we do. We have to march all the way.
Hey, copy. Airport and runway should be
to the enemy PFC, and then we need to dispatch them.
We're gonna try to stick at the. Copy. We're gonna try to stick at the bottom of this ravine then.
Awesome. A2, make sure you're giving A1 enough room that if they take contact, you're able to maneuver and not also in that contact.
Roger.
Bible. Our beef with the PMC, I don't actually know, and I don't think it really says in the briefing either. But it does say they're rivals, and that we've been offered this contract by the military. Usually when you're a PMC, it doesn't particularly matter what your opinion of the people you're killing are. You just have a job, and you're getting paid for it. That is also the case here. Looks like the sending off of these mountains, there's going to be a thick and soupy fog in the valley that I did not notice before. Doesn't look too bad.
We're pausing for stamina here.
Hey, I was on Victor, so.
Okay, Bible. Fair enough.
Negative. We can pause for stamina once we hit the embarkation line, but until then... Oh, actually, scratch that. Go ahead and...
A2 was taken out.
Paintball, do you read on ASL?
Alright, A1's off.
I got you, Baker.
Be advised, I had 2 times vehicles heading east to west towards the airport.
My assumption is ODA.
So yeah, we got vehicles spotted on the road in front of us.
Think there is civilian Vix, nothing of danger.
We are above a red line marked on the map
Stealth as fuck, my friend. That could be danger.
that I do think
We don't know where the civilians sit.
we are supposed to make sure we have some caution about. That is to say, once we cross this red line, there's going to be enemies.
Yep, I hear it.
We're north of the red line right now, but there are probably civilians around. This is a stealth op, so we're probably going to want to make sure we don't irk them.
B1, you're a trailing element. Hold up until you're in the back.
Hey, we got helicopters south.
That is a hind. Is it a civilian hind? I don't know if such things exist.
Try and stay in
Hey, Phil Billy.
tree cover, guys.
Yo, it's a stealth mission, my dude.
Well, I'm pretty stealthy right now. Are civilian hinds a thing?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And I am so stealthy, Phil Billy. I'm unlike... Well, I was on Whisper. And that makes me stealthy.
A1 crossing the road.
Now, Low Tree are not very stealthy, I must say.
Very stealthy. When you spin while you're looking at the stars, they make it fire.
But don't shoot it. Because shooting at a helicopter is... Yeah.
What? Yeah, I was just looking at that. Alright.
Shoulder taps are stealthy.
Confirmed, but it sounds like the Hind is landing or taking off at the airfield.
Yeah, he's right. That presumably civilian hind dropped something off and then scurried away. Just doing its job, I suppose. Hopefully this is civilian. I mean,
Continuing on its southeast trajectory.
Yolandi Altus International Airport. And now there's a engine out there. It seems civilian to me.
Definitely either Americans or assholes.
So probably just assholes, I
Probably
guess.
assholes.
Yeah.
Americans weren't firing. A1, we got a building 121 from us. We're taking a quick peek at it.
Copy. If you think you might get spotted by it, then shift off towards the west.
We're gonna move around west of these buildings here. Doesn't look like there's anyone.
Solid call, A1. Do it.
Got headlights to the west coming from there.
Alright, get you some.
I don't know.
Just a nice and relaxed little stealth op. Creeping around all sneaky beaky like on a slow plodding path southwards.
Say again?
Yes.
Just checking you out.
Nice.
Nice.
Fine.
We are at what appears to be a ford. You want us to go ahead and cross it?
A-firm, cross when you're ready.
Copy, we're crossing.
Is this where the road is? Or am I missed? Yep, the road is on the left and right. Gotta be careful moving through here.
Vehicle south.
That's not good. South of us is between us and them, isn't that?
Vehicles on the road.
Cover down.
Okay, cover it is.
He's turned off towards the east. Did he hear?
It got close to A1, but I don't think we were spotted. It kept moving.
It was a BRDM.
That's always fun.
A civilian BRDM.
A1 across.
Yeah, we're across, moving along the coast here.
Thinking these might not be civvies. But I don't know. Can't be sure. Well, you'd usually be inclined to think that military vehicles like that are obviously PMC in this scenario. You also have to keep in mind that the mission makers don't have a ton of ambiguously military civilian vehicles like armored cars to put in.
A1, it sounds like we have taillights bearing 315 across the river.
The limited choice suggests that these might just be military vehicles. Or, sorry, I misspoke. These might just be civilian vehicles that we're dealing with. And we might just be thinking they're military vehicles because they look a little like it.
It gets better up by me. There's some pretty good...
But I don't know for sure.
Cliffy, and there's good cover.
Either way, we're about to cross that red line I've been worried about so much. So, if they weren't military before, crossing here, I'm quite sure they will be military now.
What do you got going on?
We're crossing the river now. We just spotted headlights from where the BRDM went off to.
Copy.
It's real dark.
You want A1 to hold?
A-firm. A1 hold, B1 hold.
All I can see is their black pants.
Wait.
So I'd say we're about halfway there. We are in the danger zone, however. We're going to move west, southwest, and then south along the coast until we get to the objective. And once we get there, we will have some PMC to kill, documents to steal or burn, I don't actually remember. And then we have to take all the bodies and bring them back to base. That's the mission. RTB with every single body and leave no trace.
A1's holding the ASR off to our east.
Copy. A1 should be, or A2 should be coming up behind you.
Copy. You want us to wait for B1 as well?
Negative. Just
Transport vehicle on A1.
Uh-oh.
Alright, conceal.
A1's
D1, go ahead and
cross the ford to R300.
Guy says 300. Some bearing when he could just say north, south, east, west, or even better, right next to him.
Yeah, not a bridge. Across the ford. We got a helicopter flying over by. Attack, Russian make.
That's the same hind, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that any presence on the island is going to be hostile except for the American. They're stealthy as shit too, so...
So you know what? Bible. Anyone else watching the stream? I just got done having a very nice dinner with some risotto and some gnocchi, which is potato pasta.
To push out.
I also had a little bit of lobster bisque. Very good, very lucky dinner. Did you guys have anything interesting to eat lately? Or just tell me. How's your day going?
B1's crossed.
Alright, A1, let's step off.
Copy.
Yeah, oh shit.
And just for clarity, all teams step off.
Tracers southeast.
That's gonna be the Americans.
Yep. Americans out there engaging the insurgents, I suppose, in the town of... What is that again? Ryback, far door east. And we just gotta move on past and keep our heads down.
Those will keep.
Staying alive. Staying alive. Yeah, same. You have a good dinner, Guthrie?
Yeah, it was tasty.
What'd you eat?
I did cauliflower shell pasta
Ooh.
from Freshly.com. It was delicious.
Freshly.com?
Yeah, it's a meal service. They send me some refrigerated meals, and they're tasty.
Let's do what we can.
Oh, you don't gotta even prep them? It's just heat and go?
Yep, heat and go. They're refrigerated.
What's the price like?
I think I do 5 or 6 meals a week for like 50 something bucks.
Other island.
Helicopter.
It's not in the bottom. Check your chat.
Yeah, I'm sure that hind would have seen us by now. I'd be shocked if they haven't.
Yep.
That helicopter's got its lights on. It's searching.
Just anytime we see...
I do 6 meals a week for like 50 bucks.
That's really good. Less than 10 bucks a meal is really nice.
Yeah, they're pretty filling too, and I'm a big dude.
Shit. I don't know about shipping stuff that far, like just the shipping economy where they always send stuff to you. Sometimes I feel like that's a waste of gas and materials and labor. When you could just get something more local. Though, maybe Freshly arranges it local for all I know.
Yeah, well, no, and you can spend less if you're like good at meal planning. But the problem was like we weren't good at meal planning, so there'd always be like groceries that went to waste and shit. So this is more expensive if you're good at meal planning, but cost competitive if you're not.
That's a good point you made just a little bit there, talking about wastefulness and having groceries deteriorate, go to waste. If it's prepared for you, you're not really wasting stuff if you eat it all, so that's pretty good.
Oh, I turned down a whisper, sorry.
Oh, I can hear you.
Alright, B1, we're stepping off.
Copy.
Though I was on the second tier closest to Whisper, I lied. I wasn't actually on Whisper. Don't tell Phil Billy.
I don't know whether it's comforting or disconcerting, but there's probably some American jets flying over that AA is firing at.
About halfway there.
Sounds like different helicopter audio to
We hear another helicopter faint.
doesn't sound like the Hind.
Copy. Try and, as we move, try and stick close to some bushes and stuff.
Not many bushes along this beach side, but there are a lot of rocks.
Current path along coast is impassable. We're gonna have to get a little bit more on land.
I dig. Do what you gotta do.
Their uniforms are bugged out, and I can see them plainly all the way through the fog. That's nice. Well, it's just a co-op, so it's not like this is going to give anything away to anybody. The AI can't see these texture bugs. Still, it's a little funny. I like that. And it also means they're still rendering, doesn't it? I guess maybe the fog isn't super thick, but then again, if I lean in, I can't see anything but the bug uniforms at all. Oh, there's kind of a shape moving. Is my monitor just crappy? Is it? I don't know now. Now I feel like maybe there's just crap all over my monitor, dude. I have to check sometime. But, yeah. It means they're still rendering even if the fog is presumably fully thick. It's just a little interesting. Maybe if I went further, they'd stop rendering, and the fog would actually be all the way thick. Or maybe all these things are always rendering no matter what, and the fog doesn't occlude.
EI front.
Alright, cover down. Don't engage unless you have to.
Yeah, front facing
We
south.
might have to. We don't have any cover here.
Uh-oh. Oh, fun time. We're loud.
Alright, A2, swing left. Swing around and try to flank A1's fucking contact.
What does B1 want? Or rather, what does he want out of B1? We're gonna find out.
Okay, so fucking at this point, head direct to objective. Ditch the coastal.
What I need to do, like, ASAP, find one of these cadavers that are about to drop in the forest from these enemies we're killing. Oh, it's happy fun
Do you
time.
want to keep moving? Do you just want to follow us? Okay, hold on.
We're hot.
Do you want A2 to still follow behind A1, or do you want us to continue fighting?
That red flare means they found
We'll
us.
get closer to,
And people are starting to stress out on radio. I love it. I gotta find me a 343 from one of these corpses. That way I can finally get back on Far Team Net.
We're moving in line with A1, you said?
A firm. Bravo, that's you two when you can get up there. We're gonna keep moving. Speed's our priority, but once B1 can get in position, do it.
Copy. You want us to flank more inland to the east here?
A firm, we're going direct to objective now.
Roger. Who is hurt now?
That was A1.
Something. We had contact front, no cover. It seems like that's Alpha 1 right there I'm staring at. And they had contact there front. So if I kind of wander away from Bravo, and I get myself a 343, yeah, I'll tell them first.
Omega had the broken leg.
Anybody died?
Hey, Guthrie! I'm gonna walk down to the beach and get myself a 343. Oh, I shouldn't have talked. Oh, Philbilly is gonna slap me in the face for this one. Oh, immediate consequences. I hope nobody got killed because I shouted to the heavens right in front of enemy contact. Though, hey, you know, the bright side, maybe it's better that we found out they were there before we got right in front of them. Anyways, this is a great excuse to ditch bro. Oh man, this guy's down? No, dead. Good. Give me that radio, boy. I need it. Oh no. Did they not? There we go. Okay, I was scared for a sec. Spare smokes would actually be real handy. Fake NVGs. I forgot those exist. We already have mods, so it doesn't matter, but
B1 A1, how you doing?
This is a cool thing they put in the game to make sure you can't have people steal them. East. They stopped. Bravo 1 stopped? I hope they're not dead. Oh, man, I hope they're not dead.
Hey, firm, don't bite off more than you can chew, so if you get up there and it's
Fox Games 27, you are correct. It's not easy to manage a stealth op on Arma, and I think just now I fucked up by shouting on Acre and making the AI shoot at us. I'm gonna go limp. I'm gonna go with my tail between my legs. I'm gonna wander back to Bravo 1, my fire team, and I'm gonna give them a big fat apology for giving their entire position away. I think they're okay.
Roger, that's objective. A1's online. We're gonna try and...
Solid A1, move up with A2.
Deal with it too much, right?
Check Bravo 1 net.
Yep. Good.
Wheels here, coming back to you guys. Sorry about that fire you just received. I had shouted and the AI heard me.
Oh, AA gun, AA gun. Go, keep going, we'll catch up to you.
Somebody's hit, skills down.
Negative A2.
Oh no.
Hold while B1 clears. A1 catch up with A2 while that happens.
This is the issue. Gonna need it, yeah.
Skills just on con?
Got 3's up. I've moved a little bit to the south from where skills was.
The skills is uncon, he is on the fucking AA gun, so...
Oh, great.
Either way, it needs hit. It's online now.
I have no viz, I can't see what's hitting at us.
Bravo 1 reporting, our fire team lead went down, we're getting him back up.
019 position, we got a ZSU.
Don't forget we're have to grab skills if he dies.
I'm up, I'm fucking...
Oh, good.
B1's got a fucking...
I have AT, but I don't see anything.
Take it out and pull off that shit. I mean...
Just over the ridge.
If you can take it out, take it out. But if you don't think you can take it out, then just pull off and we'll move forward.
Oh, we can hit it with AT right here. It's literally 5 meters across.
Alright, if you can hit it and you're confident you can kill it, then do it.
Let's give it a shot. Hey boys, how much AT we got? We only got 1, Guthrie, right?
Yeah, I see the radar dome. You want me to take AT?
Don't miss.
You heard him, don't miss.
One time's the eye right.
Piss it off, it's gonna turn around and kill us with that autocannon, so get it, Guthrie.
A1's here,
Good hit.
alarms.
Did it do anything?
Alright, A1, A2, push to the objective.
Dismounts. Oh, shit! Jesus!
Good job.
Made a little bit of noise.
B1's good, we're moved back west of them south.
I think the Zeus ain't gonna like us blowing that up.
What do you mean? We got them trying to leave right now as quickly as fucking possible. We're going west and then south, boys. Fuck out of here.
I'm still right, Skills. He ain't gonna like us blowing that up. That's a lot of noise we just made.
If you kill it.
Southwest.
Now, to say they do already know we're here, we had multiple engagements with plenty of time for the AI to call and help. But
I don't think Helo's passing anymore.
blowing up a AAA is kind of blowing up a self-propelled anti-air gun is kind of another thing entirely, in my opinion.
We need it to not find us, because if it does, we're fucked.
Yeah, well, X-Ray G, maybe the AI do just want to make some friends in the end. If they hear me shouting around, oh, the rotor on that helicopter I was listening to, I thought it just died.
A2 to tick. A1 to tick.
Move down to the water line. Are you guys moving south?
A1, A2, do your thing. Bravo, move up.
You need to show your part.
Do you want Bravo moving around, flanking around south, and grabbing our same old kind of position, or you want us heading straight to our...
Wait a minute. Are we recovering all the corpses of the enemy, or just us?
Okay, we're gonna keep moving just almost right south from where we're at.
Oh, I thought it was the enemy corpses we had to get, and I was like, that's impossible.
Get around the south side of this fortification.
Okay. Yeah, I just completely... I'm dumb. I'm really dumb. I had misinterpreted the entire point of this mission, somehow misreading the briefing so grossly. Whatever, I should be listening to radio right now. Bravo 1 lead Skills over there just called formation. I need to get to him. He is direct south.
No.
Friendlies have waded through here already, so there shouldn't be problems. Someone on long range just screamed, no. Now there's a lot of fire being exchanged. Ooh, boy, that doesn't sound good.
Is that you guys heading southeast?
So I'm thinking...
We are moving southeast, but...
Yeah. This is the enemy PMC, we're here.
Among some rocks up from the coast.
Yeah, we're along the coast. That might be ASL that you're looking at. We're past ASL.
There's a BTR north of our position on the road.
The vehicle, northeast somewhere.
You have AT? Yeah, copy. They're calling BTR on the north side of the compound.
We should.
A2 should hopefully have AT, because we ain't got shit, so...
Is that
active? AA to the south.
It is anti-air, and it can see us, so let's not make it mad. ASL down here is taking shots. Behind you guys is taking shots. I don't know where from. We could have contacted across the river. I just saw little impacts near ASL's toesies.
For you guys get online, we're gonna move, push.
Oh well, let's push this compound, I guess.
See the rest of the compound here.
Gotta get my actual gun out.
Let's move. Let's grab this fucking cover over here. I don't want to move into that open field just yet.
Was that you guys up on a road?
Main gate.
Tech's down as well as sandbagged around him.
Watch your main gate.
I can't find you guys.
Along the wall right now. I don't know.
Alpha 1 should have just walked through here. I don't know how there's contact.
What's bad?
Chopper.
Heel's taking off.
Shoot it if you can.
They said it's taken off. Shoot it if you can.
Yep.
There's much that.
Ooh, sorry, a little close to Phil.
Fucking building here that looks like a...
You want us all in there?
Nice little building. Ideally, no. I was hoping that there'd be a lot more around here, but there isn't. So I'll see what we can do. If a couple of you guys want to stay along the wall there, that'd be ideal, I guess.
Already on it.
Looks like we got somebody from green that's pushing
we have a little bit of idea.
No, I'm just on it.
But we don't have the best eyes on. We might be able to move east though.
Friendlies are directly in front of me, right inside this wall, clearing it out already.
So they're probably going to be shifting east soon. Yeah,
we are 3 strong with 1 critically wounded.
Waiting for ASL to hopefully figure out what he's doing with his AA to the southwest.
Coming up on the Ulotria.
This is Alpha 2, we are 3 strong with 1 critically wounded. We need a medic on our position.
Roger that. I'm trying to get to you soon.
Oh yeah, gentle reminder. Keep track of anyone that dies in this team. We have to retrieve their corpses.
Shit,
ASL is the only one we have any air static. They are by the barracks.
Fuck you, West.
It's not firing on us, is it?
Oh, no.
Okay, Alpha 2, I'm coming in.
Groups. ASL, you up?
ASL's up, but he's in contact with the Americans.
Roger. B1 is kind of in a shit spot, to be honest. We can move east if you'd like.
Objective at the barracks.
A-firm, do what you can, play it safe, wait for, just move up cautiously, and then when Alpha gets there...
There is an original objective of the barracks, yes.
Roger.
ASL did not mention us wanting to push that far yet, though.
We're kind of moving that far right now. We're going to start working our way towards this house kind of shit. So we're going to go back along the wall here. Northeast. Basically, we're looking to go direct east is our goal.
Yeah, we're leading the way, Lotria. Take us out.
Okay, we'll
Doors along the wall. Meet up with you.
Helo
Coming behind
in.
you.
That is a helicopter landing.
You are correct.
Is the helo friendly or
Crossing.
Behind.
that's not an answer?
I mean, fucking.
Do you
that's
see it
all I
landing?
know.
They're asking on long range.
It's not landing.
Presumably an enemy since the
Just hovering.
AA that's like 2 feet away isn't shooting at it.
Yeah, well, it's a
Not
gunship.
landing, is hovering.
Oh, fucking ground Vic rolling through the objective.
The record, apparently there's a ground Vic rolling through the objective. Radio comms are trash.
Be advised, we got 3 times KA and A2.
Reckon we just push out forward since they're already taking some shit inside the compound.
Even have AT.
Some sort of files or whatever, right?
Ooh, fuck. Fuck, fuck.
Down. Yeah, I actually just saw we have like
that was a
Nicola
good
things in this place. What's up?
On A1's position, looks like we got a lot of tech.
Okay, boys.
Fucking destroy
Team,
it or
stay
capture
here,
it.
green
That's
team.
our objective.
Get to that wall over there. Good luck, boys.
You know, Lotri, I haven't seen a single American this whole lot, but I still think they see us.
Is there any around here? So help me God if there were explosives we were supposed to take from the fucking mountain.
Let's start moving in this actual compound. Around on this western side. I don't want to go to that fucking eastern side and we'll get isolated if we can't get seen by our alpha boys.
You want us to all come around south side with you, Skills, on the wall?
Yeah.
Okay, we're catching up. We're here.
Clear out, boys.
Wheels going left.
Are you guys engaging a target?
2's not engaging anything.
Wheel deep left, all the way clear to the corner, going in the building.
Fire team moving up on his position.
A1's
The
down
building
to
is
2.
not very descriptive. First big room clear inside. They watching out for me, or do they okay, they already passed me. Good.
Very clear once it's done, boys.
Clear back here.
Green side is clear.
Way to the northeastern side of the compound. I don't think there's an exit over here though. Oh yeah, there's. Might be flanking back around to help Alpha.
Was that northeast?
East, right? East or east, somewhere over there.
Outside the wall, like 50 meters.
Frag yes now?
Frag it.
ASL, you still up?
Arm's broken.
Hey,
Frag
Carl,
out.
Good to go.
North.
Roger, I'm gonna need to give you some I need you to help.
Wait, we need to take out that AA piece to our south, then we can bring the helicopter in on this compound.
Hey, firm.
There we go.
Want to space out just in case the enemy AI gets smart and start hucking frags at us too.
Impossible. Bravo's out here. We're gonna need a medic. We got EI.
For those new to the stream, quick recap. Oh, maybe not the time. My god, did he exit?
Grenades, you can go for it. Maybe hit the tops of those buildings there.
No, we're still all in the compound. Good.
Honestly, like right up in
Alright,
those.
Bravo, hold tight if you can. Alpha's trying to move towards you.
Bravo copies. We're doing just fine.
Is there a vehicle behind us?
No audio, you sure?
Hey, this is A1. We're still holding
Oh
that
no, it might
building
be
in
air
tech.
conditioner. Yes, it's air conditioner.
I tossed a couple grenades in there, but
The classic.
bandages.
Okay, I can recap y'all now. This is a little... They're stuck outside, we're stuck inside. stealthy. We're PMC. We have pushed south to the objective where we have to dispatch other PMC. This op has a twist, though. 2 twists. One, there are Americans in the sky. They can optionally help us out if we communicate with them.
I'm gonna die.
Second twist. All corpses, including Philbilly if he dies now, have to be retrieved. We can't leave any bodies behind. No evidence. I don't know how much you got that, because there's a lot of noise. But long story short, we're going to need to use medevac this mission, and it is a little annoying.
Where you can. Phil, if you need to, see if you can make your way back to the northwest, maybe Gab.
Rom's good.
Actually, medic might be on the way.
Philbilly, how you feeling?
One's probably going to be
moving to the east corner.
Oh, you just need a little splinty-winty. You'll be fine, other than the loss of vision and lack of blood.
How our medical system works.
Apparently, all of Alpha is like, oh my god, I'm getting hit, and then I need medic. And Baker's like, well, hey, guys,
well, then how does it work, Philbilly?
Vitals are more important. We have a dev build. Well, we have the way build that everybody else has.
Okay, bye! Damn.
Never mind, the vision's disabled.
Contact
Philbilly, what a grouch.
26 from my pause in front of the other building.
7 more frags. Frag going out, northeast.
Copy. Hey,
Frag out.
We're babysitting this tech. Do you want us to move and assist? Frag goes right on.
A firm, go
Nice.
ahead, just mark the building with the tech in it on map and move to assist B1.
One's still up.
Copy. Red mark tech. Southwest side building. We're gonna go assist B1.
Give vibes. B1's kind of an isolated compound. Might be easier to see what we can do on the western or eastern side of your compound.
Alpha 1, Alpha.
Low J, I hit by that AT.
Oh, damn.
I'm okay.
How, though?
Same building as tech.
Alright.
Southeast corner.
Oh, I about got fucked up by that shrapnel.
You'll survive.
A2,
23 more of these things.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anybody up right now. It looks like we got everybody. It's everybody that was visible right there, that was close.
Yeah, just
Can I get Philbilly help?
RPG to come out again.
He's low on blood, but
Farther, 6-4.
the wound reopening is gone, as far as I know. And he's bandaged.
Pushing up on us.
So he said he was critical, but he is also stable, as far as I know.
Northern side of this compound here,
I think he's just being a drama queen.
Sorry, the southern side, my apologies.
We got people coming in from the east. Did you guys pull back?
Yep, pull back to southern side where we entered. We're to just kind of hold back here. I don't want you guys too far down over there.
Multiple people moving in from the east.
Copy, copy.
You don't mind if I shoot the light, do you? Bugs me.
Where the fuck is Baker at?
Last I heard, he was dealing with A2 because they're like, we need a medic now, we have 3 casualties. Something like that.
So here's where we are, Bravo 1. Alpha 2.
Fucking, team leads, give me marks on map of your KIA.
Okay, Bravo 1 is an OKI, so we're good. But yeah, Alpha 1's moving to help us, and hopefully we'll get a medic for Philbilly, I guess.
Copy, 1 moment. Footsteps are east, southeast, so that's not one of you.
That sounds about right, Fox Games. Fox Games says, I like PMC operations because you use whatever weapons are available and fight unique enemies.
We have friendlies on the southwestern corner as well. A1 moved over here.
We are fighting pretty unique enemies. But I will say we're probably sticking with the weapons we got. This isn't so low budget or insurgent, guys. The PMC we have are definitely going to stick with the Galils, M249s, that kind of stuff that we got from the get-go.
A1, this is A1. Do you need assistance?
Now we're okay. There's enemies for sure confirmed to the north.
Philbilly, you said you were, quote, critical, but you're still stable, right? You don't need a medic right now, or do you need a medic right now?
I need a medic immediately, Will. Copy that. We're gonna move to more to the southeast here.
You can hear my heartbeat, and in this medical system, that means you don't have lungs.
Okay, Skills. I think you really got to call for ASL.
My dude, you can hear me on the radio.
Yeah, I can. I heard you calling over Alpha 1.
I was, wait, what? Alpha 1 asking. Jesus Christ, Whale.
Alpha 1's the one that they're here.
I know, but I need medic.
This is Alpha 2, AAA, neutralized.
Hmm.
Bitch in Alpha 2.
Northwest.
Hey, Baker, see if you can get fucking
I don't know.
to bring that
Who's got the right take?
southwest.
Phil. Head back over to where Alpha's at, ASL's position. Baker should be over there, so you fucking force him to get you.
Okay, I probably won't make it that far.
Yeah, A1 made it through there, so you should hopefully be fine.
B2 is
I'm not talking about enemies.
I got EI east as well.
Go with him to make sure it doesn't
Also, brief glimpses of flashlights.
I'll just watch him.
We gotta babysit Philbilly for if and when he dies.
Are we moving out?
Gotta make sure we get that
Baker's not
body.
responding on net, so... no, we're chilling right now. ASL, you want Bravo to move into those northeastern compounds or anything, or...?
Alright, fucking enemy reinforcements approaching from the north.
Oh boy.
We're just gonna move back to the fucking compound because paintball isn't really giving clear commands. So we're just gonna pull back here
Move on.
west, and we're gonna go back to the northwest.
You want
Phil died
A1
at.
to move?
Wait, Phil died?
A1.
We need medic right now then. Get his body out.
Oh, there's a lot of contact crossing. I gotta shoot it first.
That's why we're getting
Oh, can I not shoot him? Damn it! I want to shoot him so bad.
Shoot him!
Sure they're enemy.
No, if you shoot them, they're gonna shoot at us, and we're crossing an open field. Okay, we're across.
Shot at.
Skills
Oh.
down.
Bringing them all the way inside.
Don't go in there.
Don't go in there. Don't go in there.
You sure?
They're shooting at me.
Fuck, we're fucked then. We got nothing.
We gotta stay on this west side. Stay over here.
You know what? I'm gonna take a minute further in there. Right here is good. He's already stable.
Paul, do you read?
No, he's not. He's on.
Wait. Okay, whatever. I gotta fire.
Contacts north.
Do you have long range, Whale?
I do. What's up?
Medic here right now.
Okay, we'll do.
Crossing
north. Contacts north. Friendly's coming around.
Copy.
Like 100 meters, 150.
Wrong animation. Whatever, I'll just do it anyways. ASL, Bravo 1 acting. Eastern fence here, we really need a medic ASAP. 2 people, one of them's down now.
Looks like, is that friendlies or contacts southeast?
You're going in the bush,
wall, is
Skills.
that friendlies?
ASL, we're picking up an RPG here.
There's somebody on the wall southeast.
Our fire team leader is down right in that bush, and Philbilly needs medical ASAP.
Alright. Okay, we need to pull off. Alright, so just fucking grab your shit.
I think Skills can last, but Philbilly's actually gonna die. His heartbeat's low. He is stable. He's conscious, but he's not stable.
We're all here. Ninja.
So has Philbilly been dead? Oh, well that makes things a lot easier if he's just been dead.
So do we have medic here?
Yeah, this is same broken arm, same Philbilly.
I still see a contact.
He's been dead for a while. That's what they were talking about earlier. Somebody said it. I suspected they were talking about Philbilly being dead, but I wasn't 100% sure.
We have a dead guy that we need to get it out of here.
Alpha 2's right here.
Yeah, correction, paintball. Philbilly's dead. It's been dead for a while.
That's friendly on my pointing.
We're gonna need to pack him up.
Tourniquet off this dude. I bandaged him.
We'll do. Stay on or near the fence. Need you covering north to east, guys, at the corner.
Sure. Where's it at?
Right here. A building.
If he has ammo, I'm sure he has enough ammo.
I'm gonna check.
Your tourniquet's coming off, Skills, and hopefully you'll wake up soon enough.
I got you.
Alright, guys. We got the building marked.
I am stuck in this fucking
Unless
building.
there's another one.
Oh, dude, I just marked
I know,
that
you
shit
want me to check?
airstruck
I
by
was
U.S.
just shooting.
forces. We need to
Not me,
fucking...
this is me.
He's only got 2 boxes.
In this
I don't know if it's wise.
Yeah, I know. We
Get
gotta blow
out.
that building up. Get
If I
the
go out the front, I'm dead.
Dude, put out some smoke, run to the fucking southeast corner of the compound, and get on the south side of this wall.
Shut up.
I can't help but laugh at that. Sorry, long range getting a little spicy.
Comms? Where
What
the fuck is
comms?
the comms?
Are they talking about that siren that's been going off for the last 15 minutes?
Alright, get
I
the
don't think
fuck
so.
out of
We
the
don't know
building.
what comms
Everybody
there are.
regroup on the
Nobody's
southeastern
told us
corner of
anything
the
about goddamn
compound.
comms.
Set up a defensive perimeter. I want fucking Bravo
Alright,
facing
see
north.
that tower
I
there?
want
I'm gonna go
A2
there and
facing
see if I can
south.
find some
I want
goddamn
A1
comms.
facing
Hey, real quick,
west.
someone take these
Once
mags
we're all
off.
together and we have all of our bodies and wounded and shit, we're gonna get the fuck out
Going
of here.
north.
The U.S. is
If you
gonna
don't hear from
airstrike
me,
this
treat my
building
body
and
as
we're gonna
something.
go home.
No, no, no. Do not wander off. Stay with at the very least a buddy. I don't want to lose any bodies. Dead serious.
To find these comms, we have no time.
Hey, Ark, you want a couple mags? Got a
Sure,
couple
just
mags
put
in
him
my
in
bag.
box. Okay, I'll
No.
take
Oh,
it. I got him.
where did you go? Off north? I'll come you and find you myself. I'm not letting you wander off without someone, little buddy, because we got plenty of people that could be your buddy.
I just went to the bunker direct north. The
Baker, you an asshole. There's a back door to this
so I can
building.
get high.
I know, I went out.
Okay, there is a route for you to come back, and there's no contact. Come back.
I'm not seeing any contact, and I'm also not seeing any fucking comms.
Perfect. Come back.
I don't have a trenching tool, never mind.
Alright, come back
Have
and
a
get the
trench.
other body bag.
Or I can make you a trench, rather. Wait, no, I don't. What the fuck? I swear I got a head one at the beginning.
ASL Bravo is finally going to our sector up north, but we are leaving our unconscious team lead here in the bush. We haven't had a medic attend to him yet, and all he needs is an epi.
Well, fucking, we are on site.
That... Just, can you get a medic to him, or should I take him with us?
Can't carry dead bodies. man.
No answer? Bravo 1 not going into our sector, we're staying with the body. We're on the eastern fence where you saw us last.
Yeah, that's where I've told you to stay. Just stay there.
He wanted us covering northern sector, and we are here. Unless he means this slice only, that's not a place to cover northern sector. But maybe it was implicit, or maybe he didn't know, or maybe he's just thinking about a lot of things at once. No worry.
Do you have any bandages? I need to get
Yes.
get off.
Oh, there is a little tiny boo-boo on there. I'll patch it right away. You're here. Did Guthrie come away? Needs one more.
Guthrie's over here.
Okay. Wow, I can hear me all the way. I'm on loud. Oopsie.
Not engaged. Kid. He's toward direct west.
Jeez Louise.
Let's move.
I'm gonna grab Phil and we're gonna space him with you a little bit.
We can't grab this.
Sorry, skills. So I don't know why the onomatopoeia, the phonemes of the word sound similar.
Got a body bag, though.
You can only drag a body bag. You can't carry it. It's gonna be a chore bringing that body of Phil all the way to the coast, or wherever we're gonna land the chopper.
Also, Baker, fix skills. Whale, put skills down.
Okie dokie. Nope. You got the right idea, Guthrie. Unfortunately, we can't leave it. Those bodies just don't teleport away. So we need to have this area secure, which is why I can't exactly just walk away. Speaking of which, Guthrie indeed did just walk away. Guthrie, did you just head south with those boys? Oh no.
Yeah, we're heading like south, a little bit east and south.
Unfortunately, we got to keep these bodies secure with the medics, so I need you to wander all the way back to the fence where we were, now that the airstrike's over. If the rockets start flying again, we'll back up.
This is Alpha. You and the friendly attack helicopter took a hit.
Oh, that's fun.
Some air to or
Oh no.
surface to air missiles from the
Hey,
west.
I need help with this guy, please.
What do you need help with? Patching him up, right?
Where's he even at?
I moved him right over here. He is fully injured, all over his body.
Yes.
Little Bird is U.S. forces.
Oh, Little Bird is medic.
I think we gotta wait for these airstrikes to stop, then come back for these body bags. I don't know. They're really slow to move.
I gotta.
If you want to lend me a hand, Guthrie, we actually need to stabilize Lotria. He took a little bit of effect from one of those rockets. Can you epi? If you can epi skills in that bush, he's been waiting for it for some time now.
I've been overwhelmed over here trying to get body bags.
You mind if I take an epi out of your pack and just do it myself? It's been a long time coming. I'm gonna do that right now.
For 3 strong now.
Copy.
I don't know what I just. Ah, fuck it! I just accidentally grabbed him.
It's okay. It's all right. I'm trying to check. I tried to do the diagnose action, but I forgot that's not even present anymore. Pulse. Yeah, actually, he does need transfuse first. You're right. Wait for that shit, and then I'll wake him up. Oh boy. Skills has been sitting there waiting for medical for ages, and it's been chaos. Don't tell me I'm out of bandages. No. Okay, I'm out of bandages. Out of bandages, Baker. Do you mind if I take some of yours to help you out with this guy?
Oh. Hey, Skills.
Hey, where's Baker at?
He's right here.
Baker, you are an ass medic. I want you to know that, okay? Dude,
Lotria's got low blood
I mean, he
pressure.
fixed your ass first, so maybe he is an asthmatic.
Skills, not right fucking now.
Yeah, what can I do for you?
I'm taking the tourney off. His limb is patched.
Hey, do you need me to protect these body bags that Baker decided to get over actually saving people who are still alive?
We need to. So technically, yes.
Okay. Body bags are more important in your life.
Baker, where'd the kid go?
You want to take charge against skills?
I don't care. He
Okay,
landed. He's
I'll give it to you then.
Sure. I don't know what the plan is.
We are currently covering this sector to north as we get these body bags secure. All we got to do is get them a little further away from the fence. Which I'm going to work on right now.
Go for it. Oh, there's
Try not to get injured by the... Oh god, did you just get injured by the body bag, Guthrie? Check yourself.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. These things are deadly.
I need everyone to do an equipment check and tell me if anybody has any explosives.
Where are we pulling the bodies?
Actually, I don't need to confirm. Hey, anyone in this fire team, does anyone have any explosives whatsoever? Check yourselves.
Up to 2 negative explosives.
I'm going to take that as an overwhelming no. I mean, I want to keep track of these, right? I don't want to lose them.
Lotria? What are we doing with him?
Well, Lotria... Oh, Lotria's still on con, isn't he?
I don't think
Lotria's got to get his transfuse first. I thought he was working on that right now.
61. Training.
Yeah, Lotria's got to get his transfuse first. I'll move him further from the wall.
Blood, or is that saline?
It isn't? I thought. It still doesn't matter yet.
To the west.
I put it just a little further over here, Guthrie. If you want to keep dragging the body, it's like 10 more meters. I want to make sure I don't want to lose any of these, because I totally will lose them in the tall grass. Oh, there we go. Right here's good. Alpha 1 stationary are northeast. Are they okay? Yeah, they are. They're fine.
A1, was there
I'm
any
more
issue
talking
with comms in that compound you're at?
I know, I heard it. Do you have a splint?
Is that all of them? There's 2 bodies and 2 on con?
Yeah.
1 on con.
There's,
Oh, here we go. Last one. Do you want to drag this boy? Drag this puppy over to the safe spot?
I was more talking to Phil.
Safer spot? I mean, it's not far. It's not far at all. Lotria, you ready to wake up yet, boy? Lost a lot of blood still. Needs another transfuse. Oh! It gave me an option. Did it? Just now? Can I do it myself? No, I can't. I'm a liar. I need to go get some blood off of Baker or make him do it. Hey, Baker. Lotria is on con over there. He needs another transfuse. He's not ready yet.
I don't have any more blood. I'm gonna have to use.
Oh, okay. We'll keep track of him. Don't worry about it. Maybe he'll wake up on his own, but I doubt it. Still pretty low.
Alright, what's the status on getting these dead bodies exfilled?
Lotria is on con, but he doesn't have enough blood to wake up, and Baker's out, so we're just waiting.
Baker, that one's directed at you.
Come over here once
Yeah,
he gets
we got,
done
we're
loading
loading
body
for
bags
P2
up.
and,
Okay.
myself, the
We'll
kid
keep
are
an eye on him.
we got 3 bags right now that we're dragging towards the helicopter.
Take him to the helicopter.
Dragging towards the helicopter.
'Cause he just turns around and shoots me.
Copy.
I'm gonna bring this patient.
Can you
to
have
the
two
helicopter
bags?
right here.
I am some reason.
Do you know where the
I got
helicopter's
census
landing?
tags. I got Phil
To
Billy.
the southwest, in the farm, Kinsley Farm.
This is A1.
Gotcha.
No dice on any comms equipment.
I'm gonna bring. I'll come with you. I'm bringing a body. Guthrie, grab the other body.
A1, if you could sweep the rest of that sector,
Yeah,
see if you
we're
can
bringing
find
these cadavers over to the farm to our southeast. That's where the helicopter's landing. You got that?
Copy. We're gonna take a counterclockwise.
We can come back for more. In fact, Skills, could you grab the third corpse? We're gonna bring him over to the farm.
Yeah, we can do it. We can do it. Let's go.
Copy. I'm guessing there's not anything you guys can do about it.
By enemy light armor coming in from the north on the road. Does anybody have AT?
Enemy light armor north on the road.
A1 has AT.
A1, get in a position to light that bitch up.
If we get fucked up,
Copy. You're gonna have to give us a moment. We need to reposition here.
Copy.
Oh, it's really dark now. Yeah, not that bad actually. Never mind. It's just fine.
Alright guys, it's fucking 3 APCs, so let's fucking... Alright, they're blocking the northern road. I want everybody to start fucking pulling out.
And we need everyone's help dragging bodies to the helicopter, please. If possible.
Okay, now we have to drag directly westwards.
Get the bodies on there.
So drag direct west from here.
The fuck out of here.
Roger. ASL, there was 3 on your position.
And
Where Bravo was.
this is ass.
Get the rest of the kids.
Just straight ass.
Copy. A1, if you can grab those body bags off the
Not a huge fan of the mission premise.
Do you still have the skinny on that armor?
You know, it might have been better if we had to like keep their watches or something, or take the dog tags off. You know.
Don't
This is not enjoyable.
You know, honestly, it would be okay if we could have 2 people carry the thing like together on like a stretcher, way faster. That'd be a little better.
Actually, I think it'd be better if we had more than one medic. Like one of the medics was dedicated to just sitting at base the entire time, so he lost more people. Still, we wouldn't have to carry his body, and we'd have another person carrying bodies if he didn't die.
Oh yeah, we couldn't use the helicopter earlier because of the anti-air. I was wondering whether they actually had somebody stay at base this whole while or not, but remembering it, hell yeah, they did.
They had another guy die to the fucking armor while they were trying to clear it out.
I think we're here. I'm gonna leave him outside. Oh, you're gonna put him in the little side building? Okay, I'll bring him.
Here, let's go to the western side because of the helicopters.
You want us to bring the bodies right over to the wreck? All the way to the... Oh, it's over here. Okay.
Yeah, to that helicopter.
So the helicopter's already here. It has landed to the west about 50 more meters. So yeah, say again, let's just bring these things over south, not west. Sorry, south. Oh, fuck. Damn! That explosion lit up the whole sky. That would be the armor QRF that came in northeast. Alpha's dealing with it, thank God. Though there were 3 APCs, so... might not be so easy. Fox Game 27 says, this might be a stupid question. There are no stupid questions, Fox Game. But wouldn't CPR be a temporary alternative to a transfusion? I'm not sure. CPR before... One second, actually. CPR before was a temporary alternative, wherein it would add to their... I know the prevent instant death timer if you use that system in the old Ace Medical. It would elongate the prevent instant death timer. Now in this Ace Medical, which not only has PID off, but also, you might want to know, this Ace Medical that Coalition uses is a newer version. It's a beta. So it's probably not the Ace Medical you're familiar with. Like at all. This is not vastly different, but it definitely has a lot of unique changes. So I don't know how CPR would work at all, and in fact, I don't think I even saw a CPR option.
Can you load it while you're holding it?
So yeah, that's that.
I think I might be about to pass out.
What, you? Who? Why?
I don't know. I need to release this guy a medic real quick. I need to double check myself.
Well, then do it.
Is he okay?
Guthrie, you still have a tourniquet on. Take your tourniquet off.
Yeah, so I don't know why I had a tourniquet on.
When you cut off blood to your arm for like 10 minutes and just forget about it.
Yeah, other than that, I look good.
Ooh, that actually just went right over us.
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I did.
Why are the comms? I can see him right there.
Baker, where'd you go?
I found where his eye went down.
I'm to your southwest.
Should we load these guys? You want us to throw them in the chopper?
Yeah, like, if you can load them, do it.
I haven't been able to. Ow, my knee.
It's Zion. I see where he went down. He's on the southeast corner of that building.
Roger, can we call off the airstrike so I can get his body?
I don't know if you can load them with this. Like, I don't. Boy,
This is mission complete, bro. We did it. We brought him the helicopter.
Alright, the airstrikes
said like 3 minutes ago.
OTA is coming down to blow up the building with demolition blocks. Fucking don't.
Well, Big Daddy Tanaka made this mission, so tell him about it.
I clip it. Clip this. Hey, Tanaka, this is straight ass.
That's him. I can see him. Skills.
Hey,
See right there? The moon. That's Tanaka.
I'm fine with it. I'm fine with this. I lost Philbilly for this. Locher literally has to sit there AFK for like 80 million hours because of this.
I mean, that's just because of the medic situation. We had a little bit of chaos, but I don't think that has to do with the mission premise.
I mean, I would agree because...
Though we do, you know what? No, you did mention earlier we only have one medic instead of two medics because of the mission premise.
And like I say, Baker was over there bagging bodies instead of helping people who were alive and still weren't going to be bodies when he could have been, you know,
That moon is
making sure
pretty.
preventing casualties.
It's a pretty moon.
Yeah.
This is how I cover sector. I just look at the moon all day.
Make sure you get your MVGs on, otherwise U.S. forces are probably going to smoke you.
Let's go to this building up here.
The farm. This place is dope. We're gonna get up on this little building here. We're just gonna chill. You know what I'm saying?
Please cover me.
Yeah, we got you.
Platoon
Are you
Bravo,
look west, I'll look east, north.
or rather ASL Bravo. You want us all to equip our IR strobes if we got them?
A-firm.
Hey, if anyone on net has an IR strobe in their inventory, attach it to yourself so the Americans don't shoot at you. Orders from ASL.
On it, dog.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is he still not stable? I don't understand.
Yeah, he's not getting up. It's been fun.
He's received like 3 liters and he wasn't even that wounded. I think he took 1 boo-boo and passed out. Oh wait, never mind. He had full yellow from rocket strike. I disregard that. He should. Oh boy, he's gonna be down. He's gonna be down for a while. Is this it? This is all the people that died in the mission, or do we lose a few? I think we might have lost a few
I've got all
people.
the dog tags. If I go down, somebody grab them.
We'll do. But I'm thinking we should have, or rather we did misplace a few people this up. Because we definitely took more casualties than just these 4.
Holy fuck.
Hey, welcome back.
Hey, Locher.
Fuck's an IR.
So Locher, Will, Guthrie, Philbilly's right there. Where's
A bullet
Skills?
had gone into my head.
Skills is in a bag.
Oh, is he? I
Skills
didn't
dead?
see him.
No, Skills isn't dead. I heard him on the radio while I was...
Oh, never mind. He wandered off. I'm dumb. He was helping me carry bodies. I completely
Yeah,
forgot about him.
so from
Skills.
our group, Skills is the only person.
Fuck
who's
you,
missing,
Will.
and apparently he's alive.
Yeah, I thought you were dead
He's
for some
right
reason,
here.
even though you talked to me like 2 minutes ago.
Oh, there you are.
I'm a little
Okay,
sleepy. It's
so,
fine.
alright, so we have all of our people accounted for, Skills.
Yeah, I know, and this is like, I don't know what's going on.
Hey, so this is
We
Bravo.
also have
What are we
Gothels and
doing?
Omega, who are
Fucking,
but their
we are
bodies are right
loading up
behind
the
us.
dead bodies, and we are getting the fuck out of here.
Okay, well we can't load the bodies on the chopper, so problem number 1 there. I don't know why that hasn't been relayed to you. But we can't. Yeah, we can't.
I just sent one. I got everyone bitching, but it doesn't matter because we're not going to be taking these people out on the helicopter, so...
Just wanted to prod you on the shoulder, that's all.
Oh, nice.
No particular reason. How you doing?
I'm thinking once the bodies are all set here by the helicopter, you guys should probably all squat up and then start making your exfil.
Well, we're already in a fire team. We're good. But yeah, we can just walk away. Or we could have the chopper just take little chocks of people back to base. That'd be cool.
4 times, so I'm just gonna stand over here in case I get lightning bolts, so you guys don't get hit too.
Did you ping Tanaka just to shit talk his mission? Save it for the AAR, you
4
nerd.
times.
Or
not the shit talk.
oh yeah, you have to ask about the bodies. Yeah, fair enough. I'm such a ditz today. You know, I looked at the moon. It was beautiful. Now look at these rocks. Look how pretty those rocks are. That's a pretty rock. That's a pretty rock. It's a pretty good rock, but not that great. It's like a trapezoid. More bodies. Oh man. You know, I bet the Americans, those boys in the sky, the other faction that doesn't even really know what we're doing, they're probably confused as to why we haven't left yet. Server room destroyed.
We did it. Server room destroyed.
We saved the city.
I also think this is one of those where Tanaka has the idea of what we're supposed to be doing. I have no fucking clue where the server room is. No idea.
Look into my eyes, Skills.
Yeah, how's it going?
You have like, oh, with the binos, it looks like you have like a baby binoculars and then you have a big daddy binoculars. Don't talk to me or my son ever again.
Oh, goodness. I hope we all die so Baker has to load up our bodies into body bags and then not load them in the helicopter.
Let's all hide in bushes while we wait to die.
Oh shit, yeah, let's hide ourselves so we
Make an Easter egg hunt.
Howdy, kid. Hey, what's up, man?
Aircraft
Please
audio.
delete.
Believe that is before, but we
Alright
don't know.
guys, fucking everybody, let's exfil the way we came in. Fucking, Kid.
Remember how take whatever you need on my pack.
Kid, go ahead and take the helicopter out of here for now.
Copy that.
Fucking everybody else, let's move west and then north up the coast.
We're
let's go home.
moving west, and
Yeah, I
we're
had
getting
everything
out of
loaded
here,
for you in the
boys.
helicopter,
Ride
but
for
it
the
was,
bodies. I guess we're hoofing it.
ASL, I got bone spurs. You think I could take a ride with Kid?
Yeah,
Fucking,
negative.
a grenade or some shit, at least blow 'em
Well, I
up.
tried.
Try to smoke on them to pretend
Only way to get rid of those bones
I think this is a kid taking off, and then we pretend like they're all in the helicopter. Like he doesn't have just bags of decomposing bodies at this point because we waited so long, just sitting out of this helicopter. We're gonna pretend. And we're just gonna keep walking, and hopefully you get gunned down.
Give me unit strength.
Who can relate?
Bravo 1 is 4 strong.
A1, 2.
Alpha 2, 2 strong.
Alright, Bravo 1, you are on point. A1,
Alpha
you
1.
are trailing.
We're all fucking dead.
A2, you are gonna trail
Yeah, but
in
where'd
the
the
rear
bodies
behind
go?
platoon.
They're in those body bags by the.
You guys got all of your team members back there?
X-Ray Chi says some of those bodies will be going squishy at this point. Hey, you're right. You're right. Those things are rotting in the bags. They close them too. They zip them up. So those ethylene bag
Got fucking RP asterisks going.
loads body bags in the heli. Notices your corpses.
Nuzzle's corpse.
Mission accomplished, boys. We did it. We ERP'd in an Arma op.
Nuzzle's bulge.
Okay, we're done. We're done.
Nuzzles comms. Ooh, comms couldn't handle my stiff body and they break.
Ooh, is that rigor mortis in your penis, or are you just happy to see me?
Okay, we're done with that one. It's okay. I can just lower the headset and stop listening, Lotria. It's all good.
I don't know, we're like running west, northwest along the riverbed.
Speak up, boy. We're out of contact.
I don't know.
Hi, Alpha? Oh, yeah, I'm in front of you guys. God damn.
Wait, actually, Lotria, talk on normal talking for a sec.
Okay, yes, hello, this is me on normal.
You're a little quiet. Is it just you?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Hello, now I'm on loud.
It doesn't change the volume at all. Acre and Task Force, they just both change the range, and they make it quieter if you're further.
I don't know.
Man, I'm fat. Sikanya. Babadi sikaba. X-Rayed, you're right. Lowering the headset has saved my ears many a time. When somebody decides to get loud or annoying on comms. Task Force? I don't know if they have it. Though you can turn the volume down, but that takes a little more than a keybind to do. Hey, Kahuna. Kahuna! Hey. Hey, Kahuna. What's up, bro?
Northeast.
Yes.
Yes. What's up, bro? How's it going? Bravo, we're holding.
Skills is dead. We gotta find his goddamn body.
ASL, Bravo. Skills just died. Kahuna also down. We're gonna need some medical and a body bag, maybe? Bravo's withering here. We only got 2 guns. We're gonna start scooting west. A firm. Bravo lost 1. Do we have to?
Yeah, we have.
Okay, well in that case, he's dead on my location. Check Bravo mark. It is not secure. We are, like I said, we are withering right now. We can't, Baker. Skills' body's back here.
We'll have to get him later.
Okie dokie. Alright, Bravo, keep moving west. Engage and move. Baker said to leave the body for now. We can come back for it. Even though, you know, ASL is more important than Baker, but I'm gonna... We can go back in like 2 minutes from the contact server. I don't want to take from that stupid no-cover beach. Gotta find something. A rock! Yes, finally! This will save me.
Hey, medic, this is A1FTL. Can you hear my heartbeat? If you're not busy.
I think that little flash on the hillside's down. Smoke screen, that's a good idea. Though we don't have an escape, and throwing the smoke is boxing us into a very small location with no cover. So in hindsight, throwing smoke here, maybe not a great idea.
Did we lose ASL?
Negative, ASL's here.
Guthrie, you conscious? Low tree, not too far. Guthrie, say again?
Starting to get low on ammo. Personally, I can hear my own heartbeat. We don't have much medical left.
Lotria back up to where we were. ASL is still back here with a medic trying to retrieve corpses and bodies alike.
Start searching for skills, man.
You can pop a squad at this rock. I'll search for skills. You've gone through enough shit.
I don't give a shit.
Alright, come with me
My
then.
motto to
I think
not
Guthrie's
die
down over here
or
too.
end the mission.
So radar around with your... Oh, nope, Guthrie's alive. No, this is him.
The skills.
This is Guthrie.
I got Guthrie.
I think Guthrie's dead, man.
Where's Baker?
Lost a fatal amount of blood. You know, from Baker, I think fatal means... Oh, you're already bagging him. I thought you were treating him. I'm an idiot. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna put them in the river and we're gonna call it a day.
Where'd he go? Where the hell?
Oh, I found him. Found him. Nope, nope.
Where's the bag?
It's right. I found it. Look out.
Okay. It's in the fucking... It's in the hillside. Get it to the beach, I guess. I'll cover you.
I'm just gonna dump it in the river.
A1 and A2 are still far to our north.
All getting engaged right now?
Negative.
A1-2, this is Bravo. We are retrieving some corpses. You want to come help out and cover? We're to your south. And I promise, contact us die down. Wait, that isn't friendly. Hey Lotria, that chopper that flew overhead just now, it isn't friendly, is it?
I think Baker just said it's a little bird that's gonna pick up the bodies.
That's not the little bird, buddy. That was one of the CSAT choppers. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm looking down.
Alright, well, turn to the left and drop the body bag, and I think it'll show up. Yeah, they're perfect, perfect.
We're gonna have the damn guy, little bird, just come by. We're gonna
Hey, that chopper that just flew overhead just now wasn't a little bird. It was a CSAT chopper.
No, that wasn't friendly. That might have been the American.
I hope it's Americans, but I don't know if they'd be flying that.
We got a little bird cover.
Just in case that chopper's enemy cover. I don't remember if it had rockets or not. Hey Kahuna, you're breathing a little bit.
Right arm's broken.
Oh wow, yeah, you're... I'm glad I didn't get shot this up. Man, you're fucked up. How do you set broken bones in this medical mod we got going on right now?
Use splint.
You just use a splint? So Phil Billy gave me a bunch of shit for not knowing something I actually knew? Sounds like Phil Billy. Just... He complained at me earlier for saying, oh hey, broken bone, fix it with a splint. And then he was like, well, you don't know anything about our mod pack. Oh, time for more contact.
They won't contact east.
Uh-oh. Yeah, you know what? I was mentioning earlier, I think Alpha 1, Alpha 2 should have moved a little south to help cover. Well, the chopper's down, so we don't need to worry about bodies anymore.
Alright, everybody, we're getting the bodies and we are walking out.
Okay, Lotria. Maybe you've already gathered that we're getting the bodies and walking, we're not leaving them. I will cover you personally. Wait, have you not shot much? I'll grab the body, you shoot.
No, I've shot a lot. I'm good.
Okay, never mind.
Just trying.
A2, A1, we're gonna
I'm only cover from like.
and down past you in a moment here.
No, you make great cover. It's a mutual. You're covering me, I cover you, you know what I mean? Symbiotic relationship. Yeah, if you go down, I jump in the water.
Right here.
I hear you, you're good. Yeah. Fox Games 27, you are correct. I suspected correctly that that is a orca. Or whatever they call it in real life, because I know in Arma they use call signs for everything to prevent copyright. Though maybe it is an orca in real life.
Sorry, E2, this is A1, we're bounding past you.
I think there are one or two things in Arma where they just kept the real life name because they didn't care about copyright, or they didn't have to worry about it because it wasn't copyrighted. In the United States and Europe, at least.
Wonder which body this is.
Yeah, I can check the dog tag for you. It's Skills. You're carrying our fire team leader.
Nice. I got skills.
Yeah, Skills is the good body to carry.
Hey, don't stand too close to me. I'm gonna fuck you up.
Body bags are... They'll give you a paper cut.
Paper cut fucking break your bones. How far am I going? Am I just continuing?
Yep, we have to go all the way back to base. God, why are we doing this?
Why are we here?
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
I mean, life is suffering, my friend.
You're still a human being. You have agency. You don't need to do the briefing or else they'll kick you out of coalition.
What? No, it's about
But they
winning,
might.
guy.
Hey, do we want to just send them out to the sea paintball?
Yeah, why don't we give them a sea burial? I told you, they'll sink.
Yeah.
A little Viking burial.
It's easy. We're just
I hope the
gonna-
Americans are at least having fun and not just waiting for us.
I doubt it.
Ugh. This is my only op of the night. I showed up late. Big mistake. Don't show up late, boys. It's 10:10 though. I think this might be the last op.
Any of you guys got that dank 7.62 ammo?
It depends on what you got from me, boy.
I got 5.56. Your SOL.
I'll take some nudes of your feet.
Yeah. So what helicopter's flying?
Nudes of your feet.
Skills was a good man.
Do it.
A strong man.
Hey,
and
listen,
a brave
the fucking sea
man.
burial's fine. Get out of here. Go.
Goodbye.
ASL, a voice from heaven above told me that a sea burial is a great idea and you should do that.
Burials are fine. Go.
So give him a eulogy and we'll leave him.
Sea burial. Sea burial.
Give me a head count.
Is that
I'll check who it is. Hold on.
8 to 10 people.
They want to.
This is Guthrie. Guthrie was a great guy. He was my battle buddy. He was my
You didn't
greatest
even put
friend.
him all the way in the goddamn water.
And he's only a little wet.
Look
Perfect.
out,
Let's go.
look
I'm
out.
gone.
Put him in the ocean.
Bye, Guthrie's body.
Alright, so if possible, I'm just gonna get the US forces to extract us via helo. Wouldn't that be the shit?
Yeah, it'd be okay. I prefer ritual suicide, to be honest. Where the fudge am I? There I am. Did it do? Might as well elevate for no other reason than I feel like it.
LZ for a fucking helicopter capable of seating 17 people
I
on
want
top
you to know
of
that if
Delta
I die,
Force.
I'm dying fully prepared, as I've used all of my DPs, so I'm satisfied in my role as a grenadier.
Is that a good or a bad
We have a fire team leader and we have a grenadier. That's a lot of GPs.
Why would Americans shoot a
I used them all.
Contact
It would be the people without
I had 30.
They said contact front.
What, north?
Hey firm, I got contact.
Yeah.
32
Hold fire.
on the
Break
side of the hill.
contact,
isn't that
move
friendly?
south. We're going to go back to a fucking
No, they're moving like AI.
fucking landing
Pull
zone,
south,
and we're gonna get the fuck out of here on a helicopter.
Yeah, break visual, break contact. We're pulling south. Let's get out of here, Lotria. Bravo 1 moving south. Don't know why I'm even calling it. It's just two
A1
people.
moving south.
That would be them. Looks like they smelt us. And those tracers are getting... Oh, if we go south, they can...
Everybody run, nobody die.
Fucking y'all
Go fast, go, we die.
Southeast.
I don't think we're getting out of here alive. Find cover, start shooting back. We're stuck here. Get ready for crest. I'm looking west. If you're still alive, Lotria, cover whatever you like.
I'm going west. Goodbye.
Are you swimming?
Yes.
I ain't swimming.
Okay, we'll stay behind. Baker and I have agreed to stay behind and cover you guys.
No bodies. Get in the water so we can die.
Giving y'all cover.
Baker, we gotta swim. No bodies left behind. If we go down in the water, we're just dead, and that's good. Alright. Baker, you better be coming, boy. You know what? If he goes uncon, he's uncon in the water. Perfect. You can tell Coalition is a great armament group because they sweat the objective all the way to the end.
live well?
To a fault. I'm fine.
Swimming?
Indeed, I am swimming.
Swimming.
I don't want to swim, but I'm swimming regardless.
Who's all alive?
Archangel of Alpha 2 is alive.
Bravo's got 2.
God love you, Bravo.
Does he?
Bravo actual.
I can't believe you did that.
We're halfway across this river. This is the op. Tanaka. I don't know. I think I would have called it a while ago. I think I would have called it after we couldn't put the bodies in the chopper. Like, boom,
Alright guys,
op's
so we
over.
are going to, once we get to the shore, we're going to regroup, we're going to move to the town of Clavici, we're going to get on a U.S. helicopter, we're going to go home, we're going to get laid.
Advise that we take contact.
I'm just gonna go up to the ASL and just roleplay a heart attack in front of him so I can be out of this op. Baker, I gotta admit, I'm tempted to just go up to ASL, roleplay a heart attack, and click the respawn button. Take a break.
Anybody got green smoke?
Just be like, oh, I can't take it. Oh, my aneurysm in my brain just popped. Oh, I'm dying.
In that case, I'm thinking maybe moving direct west up the hill, getting into Deathlade, and just getting on a helicopter on top of this mountain would be better than Clavici.
Probably.
You know, he said Deathlade for the chopper landing, but we're moving up the mountainside, so I don't think that's possible. Well, maybe the smoke will help. I don't know. It's kind of just a target. I think we're far enough away that the fog completely covers us. Or should at least. Oh man. This is some up. I hope we got one more after this. I hope this isn't it.
That's good. That means you did your job.
Thanks for waiting, Motria.
Hold up. I have one more thing.
You just throw a frag?
A
Cover
firm,
the
they're
tracks.
moving as quickly as possible, ETA like 2 minutes. Like 2 minutes.
ASL says 2 minutes till touchdown to the chopper.
We got 2 minutes to get to the top of this hill. Let's fucking move.
We only have 2 minutes to get to the top of the hill. I don't know if we're gonna make it. Likewise, Bravo's not gonna make it.
Oh, well, fucking start moving, boys.
Leave your fucking medic behind.
No, I'm not gonna leave you, but fucking
Tempted.
move.
You could. It's an option.
I'm just saying, I'm getting on this helicopter, and then the U.S. forces are gonna do what they're gonna do. You know.
So you're gonna leave us behind.
I mean, don't dismiss that as an option. I'm totally fine with being left behind. I'm honestly eager about it. I'm pretty enthusiastic. It's an opportunity, and you know they tell you coming out of college, you don't want to close any doors. You don't want to say any options. You know, oh, that's not something I'm willing to do. You want to try out everything, you know. So I'm willing to try out being left behind.
We are almost at the top of Hill 264. I've got one team that's lagging. God damn it.
Dude, wrong net.
Wrong net.
That's where we came from. All the contact, all the stress and kills and death.
Yeah, it has been
all behind us now.
Pick up anyone who's here, and if you're not up here in 30 seconds, then you're on your own.
Looks like I got a new internship in staying behind.
Hey, looks like the east side of the river is taking some pot shots.
Low tree a cut further left, and I think we might make it, but we're gonna be real close. So hurry up, southwest, southwest. Just go southwest.
Oh man, the helicopter's stealing my shot.
Bravo's here.
Big happy family.
Slightly smaller than it started.
Alright, continue moving west for pickup.
Acceptable casualties.
Are all the Americans dead?
Moving west.
Moving west.
Woo!
Pick it up. Yeet it again. Don't let that body stay behind.
Whale's here.
American got it good. Nice.
7 on board.
Bravo loaded.
Y'all get their cold water?
It's
I think
been
we're good. We're good.
You got everybody?
Yeah, we're good.
Alright, go. There you go.
Got it. Finally, I think we're done.
Where are we taking?
Where you guys need to go?
America.
Go back home.
Closest to our house.
Burger King. Egressing southwest.
Coalwater Camp?
I think you got the Coldwater camp.
That would be bitchin'. We have a helipad and everything.
We are redirecting to Coldwater Camp.
I want to go home.
Well, boys, we may have lost about 15 people.
Well, that was something. Oh, fingers crossed. One more off.
As a reminder, this channel is unmuted. Go ahead, platoon or paintball ASL.
I killed 2 bad guys.
Is he killed?
2 of them.
It's push to talk, I think still.
No, it's not. Shouldn't be.
It's push to talk. It is push to talk.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
so can you hear me now?
yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so going in went really well, and even the engagement itself went really well. We got sort of stalled out whenever it came to blowing it up, and the U.S. helped out with that. Also, I probably should have asked the U.S. for extract in the first place, but we tried to walk out, and that went badly. And yeah.
So what went well? What went bad? How can you reproduce or not reproduce?
Yeah, like I said, infill went well. Next time, probably checking to see if we had explosives at camp, and then also making use of, like, friendly resources sooner would probably go smoother next time.
Go ahead. Squad leaders? Any other squad leaders? Yeah, there you go. That's fine. Our team leaders?
I don't personally have much to add.
You gotta add something. What went well in your opinion?
Can I speak?
No need to slap it up, man. No need to slap it up. If you're a leader, you need to bring up something good or something bad, and depending on what it is, how to replicate it. If it was good or if it was bad, how to avoid it in the future.
Now, B1 was great. Good job, everyone. Good approach. Carrying body bags sucked ass. Baker, we don't need a body bag everything. That's it.
I'm not a fire
Okay,
team
so how
leader.
can we fix that in the future? Even though body bags were a medic's priority, what should the medic do in the future?
The priority shouldn't be body bagging, it should be saving the people who are still alive.
Correct.
Which did not happen.
Anything else from leadership, or you guys? I mean, guys, this is where you fix shit. right? Y'all love to bitch and spectator, but no one wants to fucking fix anything in AAR. So.
Can I speak for the cast team?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so I thought we did really well striking laser designated targets and not engaging potential friendlies, especially because we didn't have like map markers, like, you know what I mean, blue force trackers. So I thought we did really well with that. Something to improve upon is knowledge of the weapon systems. Our jet wasn't able to strike multiple times, which really slowed us down in helping Coldwater. And the helos have to take over and do a lot of Hellfire strikes on a lot of the anti-air, which is a little riskier for us.
And to fix that, I brought this up earlier in Spectator. What we're going to do is we're going to go into the training server here in a second, and we're going to actually train with F-18s, the Wizzo and pilot slot. If you guys want to join us, you're welcome to, and actually learn how those systems work. It looks like everyone's leaving the server, so we're not going to do a third mission. So you're aware of. Any final words on that mission?
It was fun. I had fun.
Okay. From my point of view.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Mine's an statement.
Using, we were using our technology appropriately. But this session and the previous Saturday session, I got to be helo gunner both times, and the cooperation between different elements worked so much better this time. The rotaries were, hell on everything we faced, whereas last time it was painful and aggravating to try and get targets. So that's a really good job in collaboration on specifically the US's part, but when we started interacting with Coldwater, that also went really well. So I think that's really positive and definitely an improvement over the previous session.
Yeah, I think so. A little bit of a convoluted mission, obviously a complicated one, guys. I think everyone did well. From Zeus's point of view, you guys took way too fucking long, and I already said this in Spectator, so I'm not going to beat a dead horse because Sal's already knows, but N4 needed to get down there, destroy the server room. I know you guys tried with airstrikes, but it wasn't that simple. That's the whole reason behind it. Link up with Coldwater as necessary while they were under siege and holding that, and destroy the fucking server room because they didn't have explosives, And I figured that you guys were going to, make that connection some way through the mission with paintball and...
I did after the first one didn't destroy it, and he was calling the second one, and I told him, I said, Sal, was like, maybe we should go down there and plant the explosives if this doesn't work this time, dude. And that's what we went to go do, and he got whacked. So
eventually, it's because of how long you guys took, That's why I sent the hint, just so you guys, kind of metagaming. That way you guys are like, all right, well, there's a small break in contact, even though there's still sporadic contact around. You guys can do what you need to do before reinforcements show up, and obviously reinforcements showed up, and then everyone knows what happened from there. Ultimately, though, I think the atmosphere of the mission is right. You had the fog in the low grounds, no fog up high, obviously, and then AI obviously couldn't see you guys in the fog that well either. They had to use flares and shit like that. So
it was a big flight challenge, the fog, which is it's fun and it's a challenge, but it's like you're also cursing it while it's going on.
Yeah, well, the fog didn't go higher than 40 meters.
Sound muted. Sound
resumed. We had to fly nap of the earth to avoid radar contact to get into a position to strike the Shilkas because the jet couldn't.
So just to clarify, y'all made it a challenge.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I can't do much about that.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, why don't we just die? It's easy.
It was still.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, it wasn't like feedback for the mission maker or leadership. That's just like y'all chose to do it. But yeah, I hope it kind of played into it. It was mainly for the infantry, and it allowed them to sneak in and out. But that's all I'm gonna say about that. But yeah, it was just too long a lull. Like all leaders at all levels, right? Fire team leaders, squad leads, if you're in charge of everything. Otherwise, you all need to take into account that, hey, this shit's going nowhere right now. We need to hurry the fuck up. What do we need? Do we need to get the body bags out? Do we need to blow this shit up? What needs to happen? And go from there. And I think there's enough brains in the server that there's no real excuse when, there's gaps in information and shit like that. So ultimately, yeah. And, I honestly, fuck Baker because he's just sitting there muted right now, and he really got a lot of you guys killed. So yeah, fuck him. If there's
sound muted.
Oh. Not about that. Not totally about that. This AAR is going to be over in a little bit. Tanaka's defending his mission. He's got some good points. He's got a sprinkling of bad takes. And I think that might have been one of them. How much longer we got? It's 10. I don't know if we actually have another up. I still hope, though.
Get some feedback in regards to the actual mission. What's up?
I
You're
got
gonna say something.
one last closing statement for that mission, right? It was kind of like a stealthy mission, you know. Yes, we had to walk in. Yeah, that's boring, but people were trying to take it seriously, and some people were not. If you were on yell on that mission, you weren't being considerate of the people around you. Just take that and fucking what it is.
Everyone else should have told that person not to be on yell then. You know, like that's a group effort, in my opinion.
So I did have one quick question, just as far as like intent with the Blue 4 helicopter. Like, what was that supposed to be?
Blue 4 helicopter?
Yeah.
It was his job to get the bodies out. The issue is he crashed the first helicopter that was set up and good to go to actually extract the bodies. So I, instead of saying, hey, you fucked up, you know, fuck you, I gave him another one, but you can't edit the cargo on the fly. So it had no cargo.
Gotcha.
That was the issue. Anything else? Okay, well, I'm sorry that mission ran so long, guys. You know, obviously, I didn't plan for it to go that long. We will try to make sure that complicated missions going forward are much more fun. I don't know, do you guys want to, like, do a brief before complicated missions? Like, during pre-join, I can brief people on it or some shit like that? Or a lot of moving pieces that...
Sound muted.
We doing another op or not? It's been a while since we did AARs between operations. That is after action reports. That is feedback between ops. I think we stopped it because it took so long. I don't know why. I used to be so enthusiastic for it, but now I just find it dreary. Maybe because I'm used to us doing AARs and text channels and Discord, which is what Coalition usually does.
So over to that. So I guess I don't know if that was just something where I didn't get it communicated to me or what, but like it just didn't seem clear. I don't know if that was something because it was maybe thought of as more of like an Infor thing, and then they were going to hopefully do it a lot.
So the commander's intent for Blue 4 was ambush the camp all at once, secure it, and destroy all the equipment inside the camp.
Right.
If you guys went into the office, but there's only one office building, right? That was a turbo in there, so I kind of figured, hey, you know, this is self-explanatory. That you could go in there, and I think Cincy, and then it was Omega, the new recruit, made entry. Cincy got shot. Omega cleaned it up, and then no one really fully checked in there at all. After that, they just ran back out. And it's a big-ass office building. It's the default Altus one. So, you know, it would kind of need to be cleared. Big server room in there. I'm sure Cave saw it when he went and planted explosives. Self-explanatory. The issue, really, in the long run, is that, and a lot of it is you guys, all right? So don't take this to heart, but y'all just don't fucking think. Use your brains, you know? Like, that.
Sound muted.
Okay. All right. I get it. I get it. I don't. Why am I listen to the boy? What am I muting him for? But
And just get into the mission. It makes everything so much more enjoyable for yourself and those around you. And if you can't do that, then Arma's probably not your game. You should move on. You know, it's just that simple. But that's really it. Just think, everyone. Please think.
On the briefing topic, I don't know how useful like a pre-join briefing, or not pre-join, but slotting briefing would be, but I think that perhaps throwing for complicated missions like that, an extra little like administration section on the lineup for the day that gets posted in the sessions channel might be useful.
As in like the administration tab?
Well, like if there's extra stuff like that where it would get covered in that slotting briefing, maybe just throw it on the op board that get hawked posts in the session channel prior to session. That way people can read it and think about it way prior.
We can figure out something. Normally administration isn't filled with too much, so I wouldn't think that people would have issues with, you know.
I mean specifically the administration tab. I meant what you were talking about with complex stuff like that for a more complex mission, just throwing that necessary information in the channel.
Okay. Yeah, it seems like that's really the root of everyone's issue is that people just don't take these missions serious enough. You know, the missions are meant to be serious, guys. I'm glad you're having fun, but there's a time and place for all of that. Yeah. All right. Cool. I'm gonna transition this conversation and put a lid on it, so we're not beating a dead horse. I think, unless anyone else has any final statements. Okay. All right. Cool. I will be in the training server if needed. I'm about to load in right now. Be spawning F-18s. If you guys want to like familiarize yourself with anything, this is the time. Everyone left. Well.
Yeah, yes, we done well.
Sound
Wasn't paying attention to the session server, with 17 people still in TeamSpeak. And they're right though. We are done. So I tell you what, boys and girls, I'm gonna throw you over to a buddy, and then I think I'm gonna finish studying for one of them finals they talk so much about. Throw you over. Oh boy. Who's streaming right now? You know what? You boys are gonna love my pal here, Ziggy Lada. I'm sure he's streaming up something nasty. What does he got right now? Let's see. Metal Gear Solid 3. He's continuing that. He's been working on it for a while. Alright. I'll throw you guys over now. Seven seconds. I hope you all had a fun time watching. I will cut the stream. See y'all on the flip side. Ciao.